Hey, Mohammed. My name is Michael. I am replying to your acceptance of my job on Odesk. So first of all, it seemed from what I read that you seem to be a pretty good match for what I'm trying to do, and I look forward to working with you. So I wanted to run through some instructions here. I thought I would do it in a video. Excuse me, I want to clear my throat there. I thought I would do it in a video so you can walk through it again instead of doing it live. At least you'd have something you could refer to. I'm going to be sharing some documents with you via Google Docs because that's where we're going to keep most of the notes that we make between ourselves. But basically what's going on here is I have an investing site, and that investing site is called stockmarketinvestingtoday.com. You can have a look at it right here. If you go to that site, you're going to see this is what I work on. This is where I post my articles. One thing I want to point out that when you go to the site, you're going to see there's some Google ads on there. I want to make a point to tell you to not click those ads, and also to not share, maybe what you're doing with other people so that they don't click the ads, because um, Google does not want us doing that. So anyway, when you go to the site, this is what you're going to see. Now, the first thing I suggest you do is sign up. Over on the right hand of the sidebar here, you're going to see a place to subscribe via email. You can have these articles sent to your email below. And what you should do is you should put your email address in there and hit subscribe. And then once a day, you'll get an update if I wrote any articles, what those articles are. So here's what it'll look like in my Google. These are the articles that I wrote yesterday. So you can see I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 articles, and then you would click that link, and so you can see here where it says good stock market buys. This is the article right here. Now, right now I'm on the home page. If I click the title to the article, it takes me to the actual page where the article is. You can see up here the address is stockmarketinvestingtoday.com, good stock market buys. Now, when I write an article, what I'd like you to do is to write 3 supporting articles, and we're going to put those on a system called PostRunner. You can find that at postrunner.com, but I'll get back to that in just a second. Now, each article at the bottom, if you scroll down here, you're going to see, it's kind of hard to see, but under this ad here, it says tagged as good stock market buys, good stocks to buy. I'll try and make sure I have at least 3 tags there. Sometimes there's more, sometimes there's less. But these are important because what we're going to do, we're going to take these 2 tags here, good stock market buys and good stocks to buy. So good stock market buys, and the other one was good stocks to buy. And since I'm going to have you write 3 articles, I need 3 different anchor texts. So what I'm going to do is repeat the first one. And so for the first article, these anchor text here, anchor text, if you look in this article I wrote, this is a good example of anchor text. So you can see I wrote a sentence here and I incorporated this phrase in here, and I linked this to another article on my site. So what I want you to do is to copy this URL and put it in the spreadsheet here where it says my article URL. And I think a lot of times you have to hit Control V, and that'll stick that in there. And so for the first 3 articles you're going to do, that's the anchor text. Now, you can see I've already pasted my homepage URL in there, and I'll go ahead and copy that again and put that here. Now, for each article you write, there's going to be 2 links. One's going to link to my article, and one's going to link to my homepage. So this is the anchor text you'd use for the article link in the first article and the second article and then the third article. And then the ones that link to my homepage, you can see I've got several variations here. I just want you to go down the list. So in the first article you use that, second that one, third article that one. And you can see I got a couple other variations here. And I'm going to copy these because I just want to repeat these. And so as you work your way down the sheet, whoops, I'm not sure why it's doing that. So let me just try it one more time. And so you'll just kind of keep recycling these. And so that's what you're going to do. So for each article, you'll see, like if you do the next article here, the next one was StockBee membership, is it worth it? You can see, here's the page address right here. And then down at the bottom, under this article, you can see there's 3 tags. Review of StockBee, StockBee membership, is it worth it? So what you would do is you'd copy the URL, put it in here. Oops. And you can extend the URL that way. So you have your next 3 articles. And so you can see the next one, review of StockBee. StockBee. And StockBee membership. Is it worth it? Now you can always extend the field by hovering your mouse here and double clicking, and that'll lengthen that out. And then and so the next set of articles would link these 3 anchor text to this article page and to this one here. And then you can see now in this article you'd use stock market today, investing today, and stock market investing today. So these are going to keep redoing. So what you would do then is you go to PostRunner and you'd log in. And over here in I think in the other article I wrote for you that I shared with you, I think I got the username and password in there. And this is a WordPress dashboard. And what you'll want to do is you can see here at the dashboard, if you hit edit, you can see, I've already written some of these articles over here, and you can see here's the anchor text. Like this one has stock market investing today, this one was buying stocks. So this one linked to the article and this one linked to the homepage. In fact, let's just have a look at that. And you can see here's an article I wrote, and it was over 300 words. This article here linked to my homepage with that term, and this one linked to the individual article page. So you can see how I just worked the phrase into the text of the article that I wrote, and that's what you're going to want to do. So what you do is you go into PostRunner here.